want to close out chapter 42 today. And in the book of Genesis here, this chapter doesn't end on a high note. Let's look at verses 37 and 38, just 2 verses. It says, Then Reuben said to his father, You may kill my 2 sons if I don't bring Benjamin back to you. I'll be responsible for him, and I promise to bring him back. Now, Reuben was the oldest. So, this was supposed to be the head son, right? So Reuben says, I'll be responsible for him. I promise to bring him back. And even offers his 2 sons and their lives. Now, I don't think Jacob was really buying into this because he wasn't going to kill his grandsons. So Jacob continues in verse 38. But Jacob replied, My son will not go down with you. His brother Joseph is dead, and he is all I have left. What a broken family. Here are these other children standing in front of him. One in jail. Simeon's in jail, and he says, he is all I have left. This shows the favoritism that was taking place in his family. And this is generational. You had Abraham with his sons, Isaac and Ishmael. And he would eventually run Ishmael off. Would literally cast him out. Then you had Isaac with Jacob and Esau. Jacob loved Esau more. Isaac loved Esau more. But Rebekah, Isaac's wife, she loved Jacob. And it was a conniving, backstabbing family. There was nothing good happening on either side there. There were trust issues all across the board. And this has flowed right down to Jacob's family. So Jacob is showing incredible favoritism. I mean, stop and think about it for a second. My son will not go down with you. Jacob apparently didn't think too much about the life of Simeon. He had to choose, and even the possibility of losing Benjamin was better to him than definitely losing Simeon. Maybe having him rot in an Egyptian prison for the rest of his life or be killed outright. He didn't know any of the things that were happening. He didn't understand that Joseph was really behind these things and that God was moving these pieces and God was going to bring this family back together, that God was doing these things to bring repentance to these brothers. He didn't know any of that. And yet here's what he chose. Reuben tried to give him some type of security blanket here in guaranteeing this safety, but not good enough. This is an outcropping of the heart of this family. It's kind of coming to the surface right here. And it's broken. But hopefully soon we'll see it fixed. And we'll talk about that another time.